Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Update 37 Season 1, Season Summer, well, I should call it that. Now, new cars in the Forza Horizon shop, new cars on the Backstage Pass, and also a new car in the Horizon Super 7. So I'm going to break it down, detail it for you, and what does this mean for your investments, number one, what does this mean for the marketplace, and what does this mean for earning money overall. So without further ado, give the video a like, otherwise I will not crash into that Mazda, and you will not crash into me, thank you very much, but I will come back here at midnight with the boys in a transit van at 1 AM and acquire this free telephone box if you do not like the video. So without further ado, launch control in the new VUHL, and I'll see you out there. Yeah. Okay, welcome back, you beautiful person. Without further ado, Update 37 Season 1, Season Summer has just started. So this is kind of like a little money-making guide. So let's discuss the brand new VUHL O5RR and why you should be interested. Now, as we all know, this is day one, so as you can see here, you cannot list this car anywhere. There was an error communicating with the server. Please try again later. Now, tomorrow, you will be able to list this car. It takes 24 hours for a brand new car to be recognised on the server and to be able to put up for auction. Now, going forward, boys, this is summer season, a brand new season, and we've got a brand new car. So what does this mean, and why should you be sniping? Well, let me bring you to Graph 1. This is what I predict to be this car's, the VUHL O5RR, appreciation timescale. Now, tomorrow, so count this from tomorrow, boys. Day 1, you'll be able to list this thing for 440,000 credits. As we all know, that is always the baseline price, that or 630,000. Roughly those two figures. Now, day 2, the day after, I predict 770,000. Day 3, 1.2 mil. Day 4, a 600k increase to 1.880 million. Day 5, I predict 2.440 mil, a sharp price increase. Day 6, 3.220, and a week from tomorrow, I predict this thing will be worth anywhere from 4 to 5 million credits in 1 week's time. Now, all predictions subject to change, but following patterns of older cars, as we have done on this channel, I can't even talk about the amount of cars we've predicted and gone through, boys, but go back in my previous videos and have a look. Anyway, but following patterns of older cars, similar pattern throughout. Now, the one thing that's interesting is that this is a brand new kit car on the game. Does that increase the rarity? Maybe. Does that increase the market value and the market worth? Will it? Yes, it will, most likely, because it's a brand new, wow, look at that, a brand new track car. So, will this have a strong listing price going forward? Yes. Now, bringing you back to Graph 1 and the appreciation timescale. Every number you see here is a perfect investment opportunity all the way up to, I would say, day 6. Do not go past 3.2 million credits. Try snipe underneath that price range to be in a perfect green zone going forward. Now, boys, this is where it gets interesting. This thing could rocket tonight up. Tomorrow it could be worth 1.2 mil. And if it is, just bring these days down to day 2, and it'll be the exact same similar pattern. But, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is the most important piece of information. Tomorrow, I need you to spend all day sniping these things. Snipe. Try get anywhere between 5 and 10 in your garage and hold. Do not sell. Hold. You know what my channel's all about? My channel is all about long, lengthy investments. I can't make you money instantly. It comes through time. From my past experience, from my past videos, we all know this. From every single car we've covered, every single car we've detailed. So tomorrow, you are now in a perfect green zone for making money. Hold, and I will tell you when it's time to sell. But anyway, boys, number 1 to cover, the brand new VUHL O5RR has been added to the game, and I need you tomorrow to snipe. Snipe as many as you can, keep them in your garage, because you're buying it, let's say, 770,000 credits, which is absolute peanuts, boys. It's nothing. Get 10, get 20. Keep them in your garage. Do not sell. You're buying at such a cheeky low price. You're not losing any money. It's peanuts. It is peanuts. But do not go beyond 3.2 mil. When that price increases to 2.4 to 3.2 to 4 to 5, then we calm it down a little bit, because we mitigate the losses and we try snipe for underneath that and try get at least 5. But going forward in the next 2 days, if I predict this thing tomorrow at midnight tonight, UK time, raises to 440,000, boys, that's absolute peanuts. Buy as many as you can. Moving on, in the Backstage Past this week, we've got 2 bags of shit. We've got the 1967 Chevy, woo, and the Plymouth Fury. Yep, So it's not really. I don't really care. They're not worth anything, boys. So yeah, not really worth your time on this one. Now, in update 37 summer season, as of today, is there going to be any external effects on your other cars that you have invested in, like the Mazda Cosmo, the Bugatti Divo, the Ferrari 812 Superfast, and so on and so forth, that I've told you to invest in and hold? And I'm proud to announce, and actually quite glad to announce, that this week and this week alone, until next Thursday, there is no external effects on your appreciation. In the Forza Horizon shop this week, we've got the McLaren P1, woo, and we've also got the Mini John Cooper Works Countryman All 4. Now, that's a 12.2 million credit car. Get one of them and sell it instantly. That's exactly what I would do, boys. But I am proud to announce, boys, that this week and for this season, there is no external effects on your investments. Now, this is going to be unedited, and we're going to speak about, I've been getting a lot of questions about the Mazda Cosmo and the Bugatti Divo. So let's start with the Bugatti Divo. Now, the Bugatti Divo last night was worth 3.5 million credits. Today, it's seesawed back down to 2.708 million. Why is this happening? Is it going to depreciate any further? And what should I do? Now, boys, I know a lot of you invested in this car. I know a lot of you got 5 or so. Well, I hope you've got 5. Do not go beyond 5. Keep 5. Don't be going crazy and buying 20, 25, 30 of them. But, boys, it's just seesawing. It's nothing to worry about. It hasn't dropped down to 1.1. It hasn't dropped down to 1.4. It's just, that's what happens when a car gets flooded on the auction house. As we all know, as I know, as you know. It gets flooded, okay? It gets nuclear bombed down to a very, very low buyout price. Now, it either seesaws from its highest price down to its lowest price, back up to its highest price. Cadillac Escalade ESV, another perfect example of a car seesawing. Yesterday, this was 9.8 mil. As of today, it's risen back up to 12.212. It's just a seesawing effect, boys. What happens when a car gets flooded? It gets flooded, the ripple effect, like I always talk about, goes out, and it takes weeks or months to calm those ripples down. And where does the coin going to land at the end of the ripple? We don't know. We have to wait and see. But it's just a seesaw effect, boys. It's nothing to worry about. The Bugatti Divo, it will appreciate going forward. It's a really rare car. It holds its market price very, very well. It's always been at between 9 and 10 million credits. So you're currently sniping at underneath 1.2 mil. That's what I would suggest you snipe at. That's not a loss, boys. It's peanuts. It's nothing to worry about. Buy 5, keep them in your garage, like I've always said. But try and snipe at least underneath 1 million credits, boys. That is the perfect green zone for making money in a long, lengthy investment. Do not worry about the Bugatti Divo just yet. If there's time to worry, boys, I will let you know and let you know when to cut your losses. The only time you should worry about this car is if Forza Horizon 4 bring it back next week in the Forzathon shop, Super 7, or in any other stupid reward, because that would absolutely decimate its final buyout price forever. Now, this thing was made available to obtain twice, as we all know. So what did I say that would happen? I told you that this thing would get nuclear bombed, and it would get doubly nuclear bombed because they left it in the Forzathon shop for 2 consistent weeks. So that's why it's going to take a very long time to appreciate back up to its highest price of 9.8 to 10.1 million credits going forward. We just got to be patient. We've got to be patient. We've got to trust the process. As I always say, I hope you've got 5 in your garage. Do not go crazier than that, because 5 would make you a rich man. Do not go crazy, boys, is what I'm trying to say. Don't be sniping at 2.708. Don't be sniping at 1.9. Try get them for underneath 1 million credits to be in a perfect green zone going forward. But an update on the Bugatti Divo, boys. Try not to worry just yet. The car is just seesawing from 3.5 down to 2.7 up to 3.5. It's just trying to figure itself out and trying to recover because Forza Horizon 4 absolutely nuclear bombed it into the dirt. Now, it's going to be a long, lengthy investment, boys. That's the honest truth. It's not my fault. They brought it back twice in the Forza Horizon shop, and they shouldn't have done. They brought it back for 1 week, and then they brought it back again. So the week 1 depreciation would have already happened. Week 2 happened again, so that's doubly ruined it. So it's just going to take weeks to appreciate, boys. But it will appreciate going forward. You just got to hold. Now, in my most recent 20 million credit guide, we discussed the Mazda Cosmo 110S Series 2 and why it was a perfect investment opportunity. Now, the unexpected thing was this car got flooded at 7.2 million credits, which in Forza Horizon standards is unheard of. Normally, a car gets flooded anywhere from 10.220 to 12.220. That is the most risky, volatile figures for investing. Now, this thing got nuclear bombed at 7 mil, which was unexpected. And I said this thing should be a 12 to 15 to 19 million credit car going forward. But I was 80% sure of that, and 20% not sure if this thing would appreciate, and I told you to be careful, and I told you to snipe underneath 4.002 million. Now, I've been getting a lot of questions about the Mazda Cosmo. Will it appreciate? Will it depreciate? Now, boys, I am a little bit concerned and a little bit worried for this car. I'm not sure where the figures lie. Yesterday, this thing was worth 4.002 million. Its original starting price. Today, it's appreciated up to 5.002 million. So, boys, if I was you, let's say you've got 10 in your garage. Sell 5 at 5.002. Oh no, sell the majority. Maybe sell 6 at 5.002. Try and make a little bit of your money back, but then hold at least 3 in your garage and see if it will appreciate in the future. So today, it's currently at 5.002 million. And if you would like to mitigate your losses and cut ties with the car completely, then by all means do so. I was 80% confident in this car, but that 20% distrust in its appreciation has proven, well, to grow a little bit more. I'm more like 40% not sure on this car anymore, because it got flooded at such a low figure, which has never happened before. So boys, for those of you that invested, and I know you did, and I'm sorry, but I do not control other people trying to cash in for a profit. I wish everybody would have held this car until 10 mil. We'd have had much more of a stable buyout price. So my advice to you would be today, it's risen back up to 5.002 million. So if you would like to cut your losses with this car and secure a 1.5 million credit profit, then by all means do so. But as always, the choice is in your park. Moving on. Okay, last and most definitely not least on the summer season update 1. This week in the Super 7, we've got the Citroen DS 23 has been made available to obtain. So, what does that mean for this car? As of today, you can sell this thing for 19.082 million. Now, in the next 24 hours, I predict this thing's going to drop down to 15.4 million credits. Now, will it? Most likely, because more people are going to obtain it today, more people are going to sell it, which drives down the price. Now, if I was you, cut your losses, boys. If you've got any in garage, get it sold to avoid the inbound depreciation. And, well, that pretty much concludes Update 37, Summer Season Investment Update kind of guide. Anyway, to recap, what did we discuss today? We discussed the VUHL and why you should invest tomorrow. Spend all day sniping, get 10 of them in your garage, hold. Next up, we discussed the Backstage Past, the 1967 Chevy and the Plymouth Fury, and why you shouldn't even be interested because they're both bag of shit. Anyway, next up, we discussed the Forza Rising Shop, the Countryman All-4. Actually, let's just show you how much the Mini Countryman All-4... Hang on, have I sold mine? No, I haven't. Should be 12.2 or 9.8. 12.885. So boys, if you have one in your garage, do as I do and avoid its inbound depreciation, because in the midnight tonight it will depreciate because more people are going to have them, more people are going to sell them. And after that, we discussed the the appreciation effects on the Bugatti DIVO and why you shouldn't be too concerned just yet, and it's just seesawing. And also the Mazda Cosmo has bounced back up to its second day price of 5.002 million. So if you'd like to mitigate your losses and sell today for a little profit, then by all means do so, because that car had such a weird flood at 7.2 million. Now the choice is in your park. Sell half, keep half. The choice is yours. But boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found this little update useful. If you did, to find your way back here, hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. Why would you give the video a like? Because Zanchh wants a Nissan R35 Stage 2 remapped 720 horsepower in real life, because the TikTok videos, the YouTube content would be phenomenal. So help me get one of them, would you? And give the video a like. Anyway, boys and girls, have a beautiful Thursday. Go get the VUHL, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah.